Well, hello everybody there in YouTube land. Glad you could join me during this Thanksgiving Day. Well, no one else is going to join me, so might as well, look in the camera at myself. Huh? I like being with myself. Why wouldn't I? I do a lot of things by myself. Anyway, I know there's a lot of lonely people today at Thanksgiving time. It's hard during the holidays to be alone. But you just have to make the best of it and try to get involved in doing things or cleaning the house or cleaning the apartment or sending emails to people, that don't live around you that you miss and tell them you love them, things like that. I am still waiting for my kids to call me to invite me to Thanksgiving dinner. It's a 11:45 now on Thanksgiving Day. I've had a couple of people in the last couple of days that have asked me if I have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, and they were going to invite me, uh, you know, to come over to their place and be with them. And so what did I say? I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going over to my kid's house or not. I haven't heard anything. And that's pretty much the way it is every year. They wait until the last minute to call me. I feel really like I'm the bottom on the totem pole in their life. That I'm the very lowest thing of an importance in their life. And it makes me feel bad, but I have to kind of chalk it up to that's the way they are or whatever, and try to do other things to keep my mind occupied. And but it really it hurts if I'm interrupted by a phone call. It will be them. Hey Dad, we were gonna have Thanksgiving dinner over here about 4 o'clock, and just thought you want to come over and chill out with us, and whatever. How about calling me a day ahead of time or a couple of days ahead of time and inviting me? Why should I have to tell other people that invite me that I don't know? I don't know if I'm going anywhere. I shouldn't have to be in that situation. You know, I have 3 children that live 6 minutes away from me that hardly ever come to see me, hardly ever call me. Uh, I'm nice to them. I tell them I love them. Um, on a very rare occasion they call me, and I call them as well. But I just feel that I'm just not important to them in their life, and that's the way it is. Uh, this is the first time that I've really been alone because the cat that I had one cat that I told you in another video that someone dumped, I guess, on my street as a kitten, and I heard this little kitten in my backyard making meowing noises years ago, about 10 and a half years ago. And so I had him inside with me for about 8.5 years. Then I had to put him to sleep, and I got another one from a shelter, and I had her for 2 years, and had to put her asleep because of a tumor and things that she got. And so this is really the first time that I've been completely alone. I have my birds; you can hear them in the background, but there's not a lot of communication you can have with a couple of parakeets. But anyway, I got the parakeets for my cats so they could look at them and be kind of entertained. I have the birds sitting way up high on top of about 10 Laserdisc players. What what is it? I have about maybe 15 Laserdisc players I've, stacked, and the cage is on top, so the cat can't get to them. Anyway, so this is the first year that I've really been alone because I don't have my cat with me. Even when I had my cat, I really didn't feel alone because I had my cat. My cat showed me love and jumped up on my lap and purred and different things. So, Curtis, this little message is for you, Curtis. I know you're lonely. You have your cat. You'll be alone with your cat this Thanksgiving. But just be grateful that you at least have your cat. I don't have anything. I don't have anything for company this Thanksgiving. My cat isn't here, but just be grateful that you have your cat. I know you probably miss your family, and I'm not sure what your situation is, but just think of that as a blessing. That you're with a cat, a creation of God that loves you, that is dependent upon you, and you're the only thing that that cat has. You're the only thing in this life that that cat has. And just smother it. Just smother it with love and affection today. Anyway, I know I'm a crybaby. I really feel my kids don't love me. I feel that some of the people on YouTube care more about me than my own kids do. And you don't even know me, But anyway, I just think about the things that you're grateful for, and that everybody can think. Everybody can, if they think, everybody will know of the blessings that they have and things that they should be grateful for. I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm sad over a lot of things. I'm hurt over a lot of things. But I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I'm in a country that has freedom. I'm thankful for my church. I love my church. And for anybody that's wondering, it's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'll have to tell you a story one day about going away from the church, kind of leaving the church for a couple of years and investigating other churches and doing other things, and what happened to me that brought me back to the church. And I really love the church. I love the principles in the church, the teachings, the answers they have for questions that most people have. I can turn on any conference, any general conference, and listen to any talk that someone gives in conference, and it just tugs at your heart. It just rings so true. And if you're bored sometime, look up the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, their website, and our general conference of the church, and just listen to some talks. I mean, it's so loving and so spiritual. I can't get over it. I marvel at it. I went to a care center yesterday, and as part of the church, I'm part of the Elders Quorum presidency. in the branch over here at the care center. I don't belong to the care center. I don't live there. I should, duh. But as old as I am, I'm a pretty good candidate, I guess. But I went over there yesterday, and it's part of what we do. We visit people that are kind of, shut-ins and different things. But I think I visited with my companion, I think 4 different people yesterday, and it was great. It took me 2 hours, about a half hour each. And sure, I could be doing other things, and do I want to go and not being able to do things? Of course not. A lot of times I don't want to go, but as soon as I get there, I don't think about my problems. I don't think about my stresses of life. All I think about is the people that I'm talking to, and it's a great feeling to give of yourself. But anyway, there's one lady over there that's in a wheelchair. She lost her leg. She had what's the super bug? I had a super bug myself, but I think she had Mercer or something like that a couple of years ago, and she had a decision to make. Either she took antibiotics and different things, but the doctor finally told her that she either had to lose her life or lose one of her legs. And my companion says, well, that was a pretty easy decision, wasn't it? You'd think that was an easy, yeah, it would be a pretty easy decision to lose your leg and save your life. But she said that she wasn't sure, that she prayed to Heavenly Father and asked Him what she should do. And she made the decision to live and to lose her leg. And but that just was touching to me, that she would think enough and believe in God enough and have enough trust in God. Sorry. I'm a real crybaby, I know that. Anyway, it was just touching to me that she had so much trust in God that she wanted to know what He wanted her to do. Anyway, she made the right decision, because visiting her yesterday was such a blessing. Can't even talk. Deep breath, Ron. Anyway, she was such a blessing to me to hear her story, how courageous she was, and to have to make that choice. And anyway, it was just touching to me. But anyway, getting back to my statement, there's so many things that we have to be thankful for if you think about them. I'm thankful, like I said, that I'm alive, that I live in a free country, that I belong to a wonderful church. So there's friends and family, other than my kids, that love me, that care about me. And I thank God every day. I pray to Him in the morning instead of the evening, because I'm so tired in the evening. But I pray to Him in the morning to kind of start the day in a spiritual way. So I pray to Him every morning and thank Him for the things that I have. And as I said in the video yesterday, you always can see someone that's worse off than you are, Of course, I can see someone that's more handsome than I am, you know? On a rare occasion, I can see someone that's more handsome than me, and it could make me damn mad. I mean, why should this guy be more handsome than me? Why should this guy have more cute, women around him than me, huh? Why should he be taller than me? Why should he have a better car? Why should he have a better house? Why should he have a better family? Why should he have a better job? Why should he have a better retirement? That makes me mad. That pisses me right off. Where's that going to get me, huh? I'm glad for the other people that have a better life than me. What, unless they hoodwink their place into a high position. Those people I can't stand. People that steal things and then they have a lot of things not because they earned it and they paid for it, because they stole it. I don't like. I have no, really. I guess no love. I shouldn't say that. I guess, but I have no admiration, or I'm not thankful for that they have these things. I'm thankful for people that do things right, that plan better. There's a lot of people that plan things better than I did in my life. Here I am, almost 71. I don't have a retirement. I don't have insurance. I didn't plan well, My father was an insurance salesman most of his life, most of his working life. And he had a large life insurance policy that he paid on for decades. And he got Alzheimer's for several years before he died. And my stepmother just assumed that he was paying the premiums that came due on the insurance policy, and he wasn't. He forgot about it. So the millions or hundreds of thousands, whatever, of insurance or the insurance policies that he had, because he hadn't paid for them, they were canceled. And so when he died, guess what, boys and girls? There wasn't any money. I didn't even get a box of chocolates. But yet I have a friend. I have friends that when their father died, when their parents died, they got hundreds of thousands of dollars, Not me. I didn't even get a box of chocolates when my dad died, because of a mistake. Yes, it's true. My stepmother should have made sure that the insurance premiums were paid, but she didn't. But anyway, my life is not easy, but I'm thankful for the things I do have. And I know that there's so many people. Getting back to the handsome part, I don't think life's fair. I honestly don't think life's fair. But we all have our challenges in life, and we all have decisions to make. Sometimes we make the wrong decisions. Sometimes we're influenced by other people that we work with or peer groups or whatever to make the wrong decisions, or give in to Satan on different things. So we make the wrong decisions, but there's people that I see that are so much worse off than I am. Believe it or not, they're even uglier than I am, Believe it or not, I used to be handsome. But I'm too old to care about it now. If people don't like the way I look, what do I care, I'm not going to marry you, so what do I care if you think I'm handsome or not, You don't know anything because I am handsome. But there's people out there that have so many things worse off than I am. but it makes my problems seem like nothing. Hell, I'm a king. I live in a house that's like a palace compared to some people in the world. But yet, a lot of those people that live in a cramped place are happy. They're happy. Why are they happy? They're happier than I am. Why are they happy? Because they choose to be happy. They're grateful for every flippin' piece of food they get. I'm not saying everybody's happy, but I'm saying there's people in countries that are very poor that are happy. They're happy with their family. They're thankful for the things they have. Doesn't it make you wonder why? Why in the hell would they be happy, you know? We have to really examine our life and get a grip on life and just be grateful for the things that we have. So I hope that everybody can think. Here it is, 12:05, and I haven't heard from my kids yet. Whatever. You know, they'll probably call me at 2 o'clock and say, well, Dad, you want to come over and hang out with us? We'll probably eat at 4. How's that a way to invite your dad to Thanksgiving dinner, Don't you think there should be a little bit of advance notice, But I guess I'm not good enough or I'm not special enough to have something that I would just think would be the normal. But not me. Oh, hell no, So here I am. Instead of getting ready to go to my kid's house, I'm talking to you, I'm giving myself to you, in hopes that you'll send me some leftover pumpkin pie. I mean, here I am. I'm going to have probably, maybe a TV dinner, Really live it up, And anyway, I hope that you can send me a pumpkin pie. Or at least a piece of pumpkin pie. I know you're going to have at least one piece. There's going to be, in your family get-togethers today, there's going to be at least one piece and a little bit of squirt whipping cream or a little bit of dip whipping cream that you can put on the pumpkin pie and send to me. How about a little white meat, baby? Huh? I'll take some dark meat. I don't care. Little mashed potatoes and gravy. Beautiful. How about throwing in a biscuit and some butter, huh? Quit thinking about your selfish self and think about people like me that are down on their luck. Have you ever thought about that? Of course not. It's always me, 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 me. Look at me. Think about other people for a change, and especially this guy, Anyway, I hope you have a good day. Think about the things that you should be thankful for. Things you have there. I know that everybody out there I know has things that they should be thankful for. Whether it's good looks, a good paying job, a good family, a nice car, nice TV. If you think hard enough, put on your thinking hat, boys and girls. Put on your thinking cap. Might be a dunce cap or hat, but put it on and think about the things that you should be thankful for. And thank God. Thank God for some of those things, at least some of those things. Just thank God for those things, I thank God every day. Tell him I love him. That I'm thankful for his son, for what he did for me and for the world. And I don't do that because I have to, or I should do it. I do it because I want to do it, because he's my father. Sure, I have an earthly father, but he is our eternal father. He's the most powerful being anywhere. And he loves you. He loves each of us. There's not one thing that happens to us in our life that he isn't aware of. He knows us all by name. He knows each hair on our head. He knows our heart, how we feel, our sorrows, our happiness. He knows everything about us. And he blesses each of our lives in one way or the other. And not to thank him for things that happen in your life that are just not a coincidence or lucky, that are truly blessings. Can't you just get off your big butt and thank your eternal Father in heaven for those things? What's wrong with you? I know there's a lot of people that do, and that's good, but for those that don't or haven't done it for a long time, try it. Just try it. And you'll feel better because of it. And who knows? You might get a few extra blessings, baby. You might look at, on your porch on Christmas Eve, there might be a nice Xbox, a brand new Xbox for you, or a PlayStation 4 Pro VR system, baby. You'll be sitting there on your front porch. You might go out in your yard. There might be a nice swimming pool for you, in your backyard. Go open your car door and there's a nice stereo system for you. Beautiful thing, huh? And where do you think those things come from, huh? Well, they don't come from God. They sure the hell didn't come from me, because I'd keep the Pro System for myself. I need a Pro System badly. I'd love to put on that headset in the PlayStation VR, or Rift, or whatever it is, and go into a different dimension, baby. Sometimes this, earthly existence is hard to deal with, like when kids don't call you and different things. You have to spend Thanksgiving by yourself. Put on the headset, baby, and go into virtual reality, baby. Sometimes virtual reality is better than this place, huh? Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, have a good day, boys and girls. And Curtis, be thankful that you can be with your cat, because I can't be with my cat. So be grateful you can be with your sweet cat and give it an extra cuddle, because it needs it and you need it. See ya.